we are moving to Vermont, relocating from Champaign, Illinois.
When I found out that my husband was being laid off, I felt like, what is going to happen? What is going to happen?
This job was just a gem. It helped me. It taught me a lot of life lessons. It taught me a lot of skills. And it took care of my family for 11 years. The job ended up doing a company layoff, and they relocated to Texas.
What's next? With our children, they needed things, and as a mom, you're needing toiletries, things, diapers, wipes, and I'm like, okay, Lord, what do you have next for us? It was just a matter of trusting God at the moment. Like, babe, you don't have to get up and do something, because I don't want to be uncomfortable not having things or whatever. So that's what I was in the midst of feeling.
After that, I started looking for jobs. I did unemployment. I did Grubhub, DoorDash. Then I put in the application at Pizza Hut. I worked at Pizza Hut a while back, and I figured, you know what? God, I'll try this place out. And I got there, and it was totally different environment. I didn't feel God had that job for me. I ended up leaving that job. My dad, he moved to Vermont. He always kept telling me, this job is hiring. And I'm like, I don't want to move to Vermont. Everything I know is in Champaign, in Matson. I grew up in Matson, south suburb of Chicago. I prefer to just stay in my comfort zone. Every job that I applied for, I ended up not getting. I kept hearing no's. I dipped and dabbled in comedy.
Everybody put your hands together for Gregory, people! Boom, 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 boom.
But it didn't bring me income. I'm like, God, what do you want me to do? I gotta take care of my family. I started realizing that maybe God had something planned for me that wasn't in my realm of possibilities, that required me stepping outside of my comfort zone. For so long, I was making my decisions centered around my mom, my grandma, relatives. And then I realized, I'm like, man, I would die if I centered my life around people. I realized, talking to Jesus, that he said, a man leaves his mother and father and cleaves to his wife. And that was one thing that was really sticking for me. That for so long, I still felt like I was still connected to my mom in ways where I couldn't really create a life for me and my wife and my kids, because I was bringing my mom and family members along for the ride. And now we breaking out and we moving in faith.
I had my moments of, what'd you say, like disbelief, or like I'm doubtful in some areas sometimes, when I would just be like not seeing no income come in. Mostly I would literally not care, because it would drive me crazy if I care. So I literally give my cares over to God. And most days when I do that, I mean, I'm calmer and I'm less stressful. But I'm telling you, I had some stressful days, thinking and worrying and up at night, just not at rest. But as the time went by, God literally He's been settling me, and he's been making me understand that he has me. He has our back, and he has us.
Champagne had dried up for me. That brought me to applying for other jobs elsewhere. I knew I had a skill set that I gained from working at the company I worked for, and I applied for a similar field and got a job in Vermont.
I was so excited at first. And then I thought about our income, and I thought about our bank statement.
I see a lot of the money that we had saved constantly decreasing. And now the main concern that we have is how we gonna get to Vermont.
I was like, how are we gonna get there? Like, what are we gonna do this? I just started packing her right away.
Had that lemon under.
No, the boxes, you want me to put it in a bag?
Does we not have a box for this?
Yes, we did, but I don't know. I think you just threw it away.
What are you doing with this stuff?
Don't bring it up.
Do this stuff come out of it, or?
No, I mean it can. That's when you gotta warm it up, and then you take it out with cotton balls. Honey, do you want to sell a couple things, or do you want to have a garage sale or anything like?
At first I was thinking about selling this PS5. I was going to see where we are when it comes to closer to the moving date, because Redeem still play it. I still play it with him.
Well, how are we gonna carry our things? What are we gonna do with it? Are we gotta throw away everything, or what? What do you gotta do?
It's easy to accumulate things when you have a family, because you buy stuff and you get so used to having stuff, and it just pile up. And some stuff you just keep it, and it's just stuff on top of stuff that you accumulated, and it's not that you necessarily needed it. It's just you never got around to tossing it or getting rid of it. So now, yeah, it's definitely easy. When God told us to move, we see a lot of the stuff that we accumulated that is not important. The most important thing was believing that we heard God say move, and not necessarily moving all the stuff that took up space. And I'd be taking the most important things in our life, each other, our family, and then stuff we could get back over time, or if we need it, you know. But we taking the most important thing with us.
As I'm packing, I'm in faith saying, okay, right now we don't have nowhere like we can understand where we're going, but I know God's going to prepare that place. Even though I don't see it, I'm gonna have faith that it's going to come, it's gonna manifest, it's gonna be right there in front of our faces.
God told Abraham, go to a land that I'm showing you. And many people would say, God, I want you to show me your land so I can see it first. I don't want to be responsible for you knowing the land and I haven't seen it. Abraham was just so full of faith because he knew God and he knew who God was. And he saw God provide for him and take care of him. And God showed us over and over that he would take care of us.
In your heart, your spirit, you know there's something there that it's tangible enough to grab onto as you walk. You're like, okay, I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this in faith and just Lord, guide my steps. And as he guided my steps, I'm feeling like it's in the spirit where he has me, he got me. Well, it's about that time. The journey is beginning. It's not ending. And we gotta be ready for the ride. We ready for the ride, Ray?
Yeah. Yep. I'm gonna miss Champaign. I'm gonna miss calling this place home. Miss my friends and family. Yeah.
Yes.
A new beginning, a new opportunity. This is our faith journey.